Alright buddies, back for some more cell phone, smartphone talk, whatever you want to call it. What I want to talk to you about today is, you ever just been hanging out with your friends, whatever the situation, you drop your phone, and of course you got a smartphone. It's what the market is flooded in, and you crack the screen. Now I've seen people on the internet do home repairs and on the screen and stuff, and then read their comments and be like, the glue that I used to reseal it wasn't right. Alright, well, we know from the get-go the phone is never going to be right. First of all, you have to use a heating element to pop the screen up just enough to where you can get underneath there with a sharp device or something sharp like a blade or whatever, and finally cut around it and get that glue off there and pull the glass up. By the time you do that, you got to like pull it apart from the digitizer and a couple other parts, and then you gotta use paint thinner to clean up the glue that they used. I don't know about you, but I like my stuff to come back from Samsung, or if it's an equipment replacement, I like it to come from AT&T or whatever your service provider is. With your $50 or your warranty for $5 an extra a month, I think that with all these smartphones out there, maybe making another plan or another option for $10 a month extra, you have glass protection. Especially with like the iPhone 4S, it's all glass backside, so it's a matter of just flopping it on the table, and next thing you know, your iPhone 4S is cracked. Everybody's like, whatever, fuck the iPhone 4S, I got a 5. Still, with the iPhone 4, it's like the backside is almost the front with as much glass as there is. They fix it on the 5, and that's gonna work. But this goes for just like anybody that has a touchscreen phone and pays good money to have the services of it, and you make one accident, you drop the phone, and you're out your phone, completely screwed. I think that I would pay $15 a month extra for my glass insurance. Glass insurance would be a really, really awesome feature to your plan. Whoever comes out with it, you're awesome, you know what I mean? I wish that I had it. I'm pretty good, knock on wood, with all my touchscreen phones not really getting too messed up, other than scratches and stuff, but we'll knock on some wood on that. But it does happen, and like with water damage, if you're a water damager, like 5 times in your life you drop the phone in the toilet or some water source, maybe to the plan they could put water protection on there, and I would make that like, of course, being a consumer, I wouldn't want to pay too much, but if they wanted $20 to know, or you would pay $20 a month to know that if you dropped it in water that it was covered. Or they could just make it a package deal, glass and water protection on a warranty. Let's make it $25 instead of that 5. Add $20 to it. $25, $20, and you have glass protection, water protection. Because one reason, is it fair to be able to have insurance on your phone, but like, let's say the back of your case cracks or something, and you gotta, like my buddy had it happen to him, they had to pay the $10 to AT&T over their phone or credit card because the back of the case was so flimsy when he popped it off, it snapped. well, it cracked and it wasn't able to hold on to the phone the way that it needed to. Plus, it was a newer phone, and he wanted his phone to look right. So that kind of irked me when they wanted the $10, for it. And she did explain we don't insure anything, but if the phone doesn't work internally. Now you pay this insurance all year long at $5 times 12. That's a good amount of money that's added up. For them to leave you with shit in your hands whenever you make one accident, I've seen people on here try to do take nail polish and fix spots, the water damaged spots, send it back to the company, scamming, because they just spent $400, $500, $600. He's like my Galaxy S3 is online going for $400, $500, and $600 depending on where and what it is, and it's ridiculous that if we have one accident and chip the screen, we have to either deal with that, or if we drop it and we demolish the screen, the touchscreen is not going to work anymore. I mean, it's going to be so jacked, you're going to just want to pick the phone, throw it at the wall, because that's all it's worth, because the insurance does not cover an accident. That's retarded. Charge me a little bit more so I can get my expensive phone fixed. Now with the insurance and you getting fixed with the screen, I don't know how they would work that out between their companies or whatever, but if you're paying the money for glass protection and water protection, if they even would offer the shit, other than just if it's a phone not working, then it's our problem. If you have an accident, go stick a thumb up your ass, or make it a paperweight. It's not fair. I watched my buddy months ago when he bought the Galaxy S3. We're sitting there like, awesome phone, man. He's like, let me look at it. I'm holding it, I hand it back to him. He's sitting there messing with it, drops it on the ground face first. Screen's done. He's playing it off, I don't care. He just spent $600 out of his pocket. Come on, you don't care? I know he just wanted to chalk it up like a man, but when it comes down to it, that man went home and called for his insurance, and they said, well, it's a paperweight because you cracked the screen. So I would like to pass this around. We need some glass protection. There's nothing offered any kind of extra insurance, because they know if you break the glass, you're screwed with the phone. You're screwed, and you have to buy another one. And for them, that's really makes no sense, because who's gonna want to buy another $500-$600 phone if unless you got money. I know I'm not. If I dropped my Galaxy and broke the screen and knew it was a paperweight, I'd be really, really, really pissed just at the fact that they don't cover that. It's never happened to me before, thank you God. But at least AT&T, please make it an option, you know what I mean? Because shit happens. As humans, we make accidents, and for nothing to be able to be done about glass, come on, man, extend your insurance, make it a little bit better. This isn't Apple, where you gotta buy Apple Care for $300 a month, or the rest of its life. After 30 days with Apple, you don't get no damn customer service. It's ridiculous. Apple, I'm not going to even get into that with them and their contracts with all these different service providers on what you can't even insure an iPhone. Nothing. It doesn't even matter. The only way you're going to get another iPhone is if in the first 30 days it messes up. So make sure you check your device, because when I did, I had noticed that the camera was fucked. So I'm sorry about the language, but it pissed me off. I got the phone, and first of all, when I opened it up and held it, I was like, I don't want this, but I'll use it. So I put all my apps on there that I wanted, just to find out. Well, let me open up the camera real quick on the first day, and the camera didn't work. It was flashing and going all cracked out and shit. So I sent that back. And I told him specifically I do not want another iPhone. I don't like it. It's defective anyways. I don't like it. Put someone on the phone that can make a decision and get me a device that works. And what I knew worked was the S3. She had me go on there and check and see what, like, go on to Adeline and see what an Adeline price was, and that was what I was going to pay for my S3. So I go on there and look and notice, since all of the holiday seasons are coming, the phone has dropped dramatically from like $199 or $299 to $149 or $159, something like that. And so I picked it up and happy as all hell with it. But once again, back to the cracked screens, it's just ridiculous. So I guess I'll leave it at that, because there's not much you can do for it right now. This is all like in not reality if they actually did it. But keep your investment cased, you know what I mean? I know I like to take my phone out of my case and feel it for what it is, or I'll run a light case, not like an OtterBox or something, just so that I can still feel the phone but it's protected. Because if you drop it on the screen, you know what I mean, with no case on it, it doesn't have any kind of bumper around the screen, so it's just going to land flat. And when you pick that up, that's a lot of glass, you know what I mean? Something's going to be on the end or whatever, especially for like the Galaxy. Like, the screen runs to the end, so boom, hits that corner, that's going to be done. So maybe AT&T or other people will comment and subscribe and make the same point knowledgeable that we need protection for glass and water damage. It's not our fault. We don't go throwing phones in fucking pools and shit. People push us in with our phone in our pocket, or we drop the phone for whatever reason, and it happens. But yeah, that's my opinion on that situation. That's how I'm gonna leave it. You guys have a wonderful day, and make sure you do subscribe and leave comments. And if you do like this subject, go ahead and make a video response, or put your own out there, because with all these smartphones being out and the high dollars of them, sometimes the case can't even save it, not even an OtterBox. Shit happens, especially water damage. Water gets in cases. But have a good one, you guys, and don't drop your phone, because your phone company will say you in the ass. Have a good one.